welcome back to state tournament action as we've got a great one for you between the Bergman Panthers and the Elkins Elks. We're glad to have you along. I'm Brad Caldwell, going to be bringing you all the action. Carson Ward's going to be my color man today. Duran Miller, he's going to bring us some color himself. And we got Aaron Powers producing, running the camera right now, doing what he does. It is a great day for basketball here in the state of Arkansas, and especially here at Harrison in the 3A. And we've got a great matchup, Carson.
Yeah, Elkins and Bergman. Now, we've gotten to see Bergman before. We know what they're made of, but we haven't seen Hayden Jones run with this team. He's 6'9". He's a great shot blocker. He's going to be a starter for this squad, and he's going to start with Sawyer Schubert, who's about 6'6", maybe 6'7", and he's going to be the guy that's going to be on the other side of the block, the other side, other part of the paint, working it in there. He's a great rebounder. And then for Elkins, still a lot that they're ready to prove. This is a new blood team to this tournament. They're not a tradition-rich basketball school like Bergman just yet, but they've obviously invested a lot into their programs, and they have boys and girls in this tournament.
Glad to have you along once again as we get ready for tip-off. It's jumping center for Elkins is going to be number 32, Jackson Justice. And for Bergman, number 22, Hayden Jones. And Twin Towers action here for Bergman. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Big atmosphere, full gym here as you would always expect with Bergman. Elkins coming, bringing their people as well. And Bergman's going to control the tip. Bergman looking for their third straight state finals appearance, and their state tournament gets tipped off right now. Dylan Friend has it, spin move, gets in the lane, and right off the bat, an alley-oop, couldn't complete it. Elkins comes away with the rebound.
And that's what Hayden Jones brings. That's what we didn't see in the Classic. Now Sawyer Schubert can throw some of those down too, but Jones just brings a whole new dynamic.
And right off the bat, Elkins travels. That's Xavier McDowell with the basketball. Starting for Elkins is Jackson Hallam. Number 12, Bryce Mooneyham. Number 32, Jackson Justice. Number 3, Xavier McDowell. And number 12, well, I got Mooneyham already.
Yep, Mooneyham's a good one. I remember McDowell as well from last year.
Number 2, Braden Cargill as well. Here we go. Fultz has it, crossover dribble. Gets inside, goes baseline, lost it. And Elkins has it. Mooneyham brings it back.
If you're Elkins, you're going to have to capitalize on the Bergman mistakes. They're not going to have many of those opportunities, but they capitalized there. The guard got out of control, Fultz, and Elkins able to turn it over.
Here we go. Mooneyham has it at the top. Gets it to Hallam. Hallam looking at it back to McDowell. Gets it inside to Cargill. Three-pointer by McDowell, and that was pure.
Big time.
Nice job there by McDowell. It's 3-0 Elkins.
Dylan Freeman, that's what he does. High volume shooter, can get that one to fall.
Now on the attack, bringing it across half court is number 2, Braden Cargill. McDowell, he's filling it right now. Another 3, long one on the way. Big rebound for Hayden Jones. We got a foul, a bump, and Fultz is going to go to the sideline here, and he's going to inbound the basketball for the Bergman Panthers. 6:13 to go here in the first quarter of action. Fultz gets it to Friend, little handoff. They go inside to Jones. They just don't have anybody to match up with that, but nice job knocking it away. And Elkins has it.
Boy, Jones brings some length, don't he? He just looks different out there. Got him and Schubert together, unreal.
Twin Towers in the 3A here.
Schubert's
for
had
Bergman.
Some offers. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but he's definitely got some opportunities.
Good defense there by Bergman, and out of bounds is Elkins. And Fultz gets the basketball back and inbounds it for the Bergman Panthers.
Early, you see they're trying to get it in low in that low block. Got some lobs. Elkins done a pretty good job of standing that. There's another turnover.
little high-low action not there for Bergman. Elkins has it. Bergman not necessarily reeling, but 35-4, but 2 of those losses have come in the last week by the hot Melbourne Bearcats. And so they're trying to find their way. Coach Bo Martin done a great job over there at Bergman.
I didn't hear what game, what week Jones came back. That may be part of it, trying to get acclimated to a different starting 5. It was a jump ball.
Big Justice down there. He's a big fella, about 6'3", 6'4", but he's going up against the much bigger Hayden Jones, much taller Hayden Jones, I should say. So that's an interesting matchup for him with that bulk down there.
I think he may be a legit 6'4", but they're so tall, he looks 6'3".
Kick out, three-pointer. It's good. Big play there by Jackson Hallam, and it's 6-0 Elks early in this one. Fultz behind the back dribble. Gets down on the sideline, and he is fouled. Are they going to call it on the shot? Looks like they are. Zion Fultz going to the free throw line.
Fultz is that floor general. He's kind of been running that spot since the general himself. Oh, was it Patton? Was it Wesley Patton?
Walker
Patton. I knew it was a W. There we go. Walker Patton, since he moved on, he's a great player for them, but Fultz has done a great job, and he's a guy that don't look for his own shot a lot of times, but they need him at times. He can go for 10 to 15, even 20 here and there. He's a good one.
Fultz knocks down the second free throw. 1 of 2. Bergman on the board. 6-1 is your score.
It's a very good Elkins team that we didn't see enough of last year at State, as they got out pretty early, but they have the weapons to go deep.
Elkins has it looking inside. Justice kicks it out. Got a new one in for Elkins, number 22, Daniel Mashburn. Coming to get it is Mooneyham. Mooneyham did a lot last year.
Yep.
Long three-pointer, no good by Mooneyham.
He's definitely one they want to get going early.
Bergman in transition, kicks it out to Jones. Jones finds Dylan Friend. I think we said 1,000-point score in the pregame, but I think he's a 2,000 if I'm not mistaken.
And that's what they've been wanting right there.
And Jones puts it in for 2. It's 6-3.
I think he might be at 2,000. I can't remember either, but he's a high-volume guy. Like I said, he's over 20 most nights.
Sawyer Schubert's going to Lyon College to play basketball.
There we go. I knew somebody from Bergman. Get in there and let us know. Lyon College, they're getting a very good one.
Like, share, comment, subscribe right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Join us for pregame and postgame opportunities. Join us. That's different than subscribing. You want to do that, especially as this tournament goes on. Ball knocked away. Bergman will keep it with 3:36 to go. Carson, give us a few thoughts right now.
Well, you're looking down at the scoreboard. This isn't really where we expected it to be. Bergman is always leading the pack.
Long three by Friend, not there, but when you got those type of rebounders, you can take that shot and Fultz.
It's not a good shot selection, and Coach Martin knows that. He's going to get onto him for that. And when you have such a good coach like Bo Martin, he's going to make sure to nitpick the little things, even like a one shot in the first half that he didn't like. And whenever you're down like this, you have to be very meticulous and methodical with how you're getting the ball, especially to your big men, because we haven't seen a whole lot of Schubert trying to score the ball today.
He took that from the Pioneers over there on the court. I mean, that was at least 30 feet.
Mooneyham working against the defensive Bergman. They get it inside. Oh, going against the trees. Are you kidding me? Braden Cargill gets a reverse layup going in for 2. Elkins off to a good start so far. Zion Fultz in to the front court Friend, back to Fultz, and they're working around the perimeter. Schubert kicks it out. Fultz, spin move, nothing there. Working his way to the basket, he's going to get the foul. Luke Mangrum is going to pick up the foul. And are they going to call it on the baseline? They are. They're going to call that on Mangrum. And inbound of the basketball for the Panthers is Dylan Friend. And what we got? We got another foul. It looks like an illegal screen there. And Hayden Jones going to pick that foul up. And we got a timeout. Bergman, Coach Bo Martin not liking what he sees so far. And let's take a quick break here. We'll come back here with more 3A state tournament on ASN.
we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
And we're back here at the Class 3A State Championship Tournament right here in Harrison, Arkansas, at North Arkansas College. I'm Carson Ward here with Dren Miller and Brad Caldwell, and we've got two really talented teams. Elkins has come out hot. They're going to go three from the corner off the mark. Offensive rebound to Cargill. And now they're setting up the offense. He's going to get a screen here from the big man. Another corner three on the way, and this one is good. Elkins extends the lead to 8.
That's a big-time three. McDowell coming out. He's feeling it right now for the Elks.
11-3, 8-point lead. And there's another turnover as they're trying to feed that post. Bergman game has changed a lot with the two big men on the floor since we've seen them at the ASN Classic earlier this year.
Elks going inside. He's going to go on Jones, and it's rejected at the rim. Hayden Jones showing off that shot blocking ability.
Got Mooneyham doing what he does, but again, the length of Bergman down low is going to be hard to shoot over today.
Elkins will inbound. It'll be Braden Cargill. Looking at the perimeter. Driving inside Mooneyham.
Travel.
And a travel.
Yeah, he thought he got bumped when he tried to make that spin come down. It was an easy call at that point if there's no foul.
So now Bergman looking to find some offense. They had a layup to Jones and a free throw, so not even close to where they want to be offensively. Friend, he's going to swing it to Fultz. On the way, a three off the mark. And batted around and finally brought in by Luke Mangum, the 5'8" guard. Inside.
Nice drive.
Off the glass and in, number 3, Xavier McDowell.
Coach Bo Martin get all over his defense right now.
They're digging themselves a hole right now early. Another turnover.
Taken away by number 32, Jackson Justice. Elkins gets a screen from Justice.
Yep, just like they did a moment ago, trying to get McDowell downhill.
They're going to find Mooneyham behind the back move. And there's a three on the way, off the mark.
Well, that would have been big. This arena is packed out with Elkins and Bergman fans. That would have made it 16-3 if he could have found it.
Shot on the way, three ball is off the mark, and rebound to the Elks. Here comes Mooneyham.
I'm telling you right now, Bergman is in a little bit of trouble here. Ain't getting a real good flow offensively so far at all.
They're going to take their time here. And Mooneyham
holding for that last shot.
8 seconds. And now they're going to say travel. And now that the pressure's on Bergman to build some kind of offense here with 4.7 on the clock, they're going to have to get it down the court fairly quick.
We got something on the court they're cleaning here. Yeah, bringing in the cleaner.
So a bit of a stoppage here, and they're going to, I guess, well, I thought they're going to give him some kind of timeout, but we'll see.
I think they're getting in a timeout now. Okay. Yeah. You want to take a break?
Yep. So we'll go to a quick timeout here. We'll go to break, and we will be back for the rest of the first quarter right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Talking about about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
All right, we're back here as we got 4.7, still kind of mopping things up on the court. We've got some condensation. I'm not totally sure, but they're having some issues. Did we have a spilled drink over there? What was that we saw there? Right now in the first quarter, 13-3. You know, that's not what Bergman wanted here early in this ball game. Bergman off to a rough start. Elkins prepared to go in this one. And we're going to go to our local sponsors. Thanks for sponsor the Bergman Panthers. It's H&D Concrete. And then on the Elkins side of things, we've got is that 4J Hardwood LLC. Josh Hoskins, owner. Give him a call at 479-789-4135. Or Hardwood Services LLC, Reed Tucker, owner, at 870-404-2909. So 4.7 left. We're still mopping it up. It's not mop-up time just yet. 13-3. We're not there yet. But, you know, Bergman, again, wanting a better start. Got to see how this changes the momentum. Sometimes this happens. You see you get a stoppage in play, momentum changes on you. Elkins right now with all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, you have to find
packed house here.
You have to find something here if you're Bergman, because if you get a score, if you get a 3 here especially, you're feeling much better about your position. You're not down double digits, and you have some momentum heading into the second quarter.
So here we are, 4.7 to go. It's into Fultz. Fultz gets it to Schubert. Backdoor cut. Dylan Friend can't finish, and we've got the end of the first quarter. Great setup there by Bergman. Couldn't finish, and that's going to bring us to the end of one. And Elkins, surprising start here in quarter number 1, leads 13-3. We'll be back in just a moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
We are back here. It's 13-3. I want to thank Arkansas Tech. We haven't really given them much of a shout out so far. We appreciate them for being our title sponsor 3 years in a row with them. Appreciate them getting their message out to the masses here. And if you're interested, you want to talk about getting it out to the masses, we've had several views here throughout the 3A state tournament. More to come as things get going. Bergman gets the basketball to start the second quarter. And into the ball game is Jace Holt. Well, they're packing the defense in right now. Three-pointer by Fultz. In and out, no good. And Jackson Justice gets it.
Big board for Justice. He's been active in this game, setting a lot of screens, and he's gotten a lot of turnovers down low as they're trying to get it down.
Little backdoor cut. They tried to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay right here with Elkins. I think that might have went off of Elkins. I'm not sure, but the save took all the question out of it, I guess. And so Elkins gets the basketball. Mooneyham goes up and grabs it. And he's going to set the offense for the Elks. Little floater fade, or a floater, and ball's knocked away, and Mooneyham gets it. Gets it inside to Justice. Elkins going to get a traveling violation and working a little bit too fast as Luke Mangrum. Dylan Friend has it as he's going to bring it across the timeline here.
If you're Bergman here, use your bigs to create for your guards.
And there's Friend going to the basket, getting a much-needed bucket for the Bergman Panthers.
He needed that in a bad way. Nice drive. And I think you're right. Use the guards to kind of create and get the bigs open.
Mooneyham goes all the way, finds the long arm of Schubert, and now Bergman on the attack. All the way is, I believe that, what is that, number 31? I've totally lost it. That's Cody Mills there. Mills couldn't finish, and Lid has been on the basket for a long time here. And there's Mangrum again, can't finish. Bergman back on the attack once again.
Got some momentum if he can get this.
Bergman effort, looks like effort's getting a little better here. Kind of sleptwalk through quarter number one. You know, guys, it was Bergman in round one of the regional that had to come back in the fourth quarter against Rivercrest.
Yeah.
We were watching that game as from afar and thinking, oh, my goodness, Bergman may be going down. And it was a valiant fourth quarter effort that brought it back.
Yeah, but Rivercrest has been kind of a story the last 2 years, too. And all them freshmen at Lamar at the 3A State for Rivercrest showing out. Didn't have the best showing in state last year. We thought they'd be back here, though, every year. And it was them or Bergman. One of them had to not be able to make it.
Yeah, that was a tough first-round matchup there in the regional tournament. Elkins gets it across the timeline. They are up by 7 here. Got to be careful with the basketball. Ball poked away again. Fultz trying to draw the contact. Good finish there with the left hand.
They're rolling now.
And it's 13-8. Elkins going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 5:59 to go here in the first half of play. It is Elkins 13, Bergman 8. We'll be back in a moment.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we've got student sections. We got a full gym in here today, my goodness. And usually when Bergman's involved, there is a full gym. We just go ahead and say thank you to Bergman for coming over to the Arkansas Tech ASN Classic that we did January 4th. They were great. Lamar was great. I mean, we had a lot of people coming through that gym, and so we want to say thank you to the Panthers and all of the other teams that competed in that, and we may have some news about that coming up pretty soon. Justice is blocked there by Hayden Jones, and again, that length is a problem so far for the Elkins Elks, and I'm sure many others. Fultz all the way to the hoop. Ball knocked out of bounds, going to belong to Bergman.
Yeah, Bergman, they just haven't had that explosiveness that we saw in the tournament. And now you add Hayden Jones into the fold. You'd think that their offense would step it up a notch, and they just haven't been able to get it to Schubert or Jones in the post a whole lot today. They've had to play through their guards and had to take some long threes as a result of that.
Friend controls it. He's got the matchup he wants, goes all the way, takes advantage of it, can't finish, got his own rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds again by Justice, and Bergman keeps it. New 35-second shot clock here.
Yeah, Friend just kind of went into that lane out of control a little bit, but had a good look at it.
Three-pointer in the corner by Fultz was no good. And Bergman can't finish on the offensive board, but they are absolutely dominating the boards right now. Jones gets it inside, backs it down. He can't finish. I mean, that's a tough one right there. You got to get those.
Yeah,
Mooneyham caught it. Bergman being very active defensively right now. Elkins into the front court. Bergman basically trapping everything. And Mooneyham gets it inside, finds Justice. We got a foul. It's going to be underneath. That's the first foul on the Panthers here in quarter number 2.
I want to see Hayden Jones be more physical down there. You know, he's got a real wide and long build, but you have to be physical down in the paint, and he's just not being as physical as I would like to see him be, but he's still a great player, and he's got a lot of potential.
Pete Schubert in the comments says that Sawyer Schubert has 1,000 career rebounds as well.
And that's very few, rare air right there.
Absolutely. Elkins has the ball. Trying to set this offense up. 20 on the shot clock here. Bergman seems to have stepped the intensity up defensively. Justice has a little bit of an angle, and he puts it in for 2. It's 15-8. Friend in the front court now. Bergman trailing by 7. Friend, little hesitation move, gets the shot up. He can't finish. Big rebound on the other side by Mooneyham. Mooneyham in transition now. Finds Cargill. Gets it back into Justice. Back to Cargill. Cargill amongst the trees. He can't finish. We got out of bounds. Going to stay with Elkins.
Yeah, and there's a lot of just, kind of fast pace, just back and forth between these two teams. You have to find something really solid if you're Bergman. And, of course, Coach Bo Martin, he's always going to be making adjustments. He's talking to Hayden Jones right now, and he's put Schubert back in to get that size in the middle.
So Elkins set the offense, trying to get instructions from the coach. McDowell, he's been a little bit quiet as of late. He kept his dribble alive. Mooneyham has it, 14 on the shot clock. We got an out of bounds, and again, you see the effort for Bergman has stepped up. The points really still aren't coming, though. They haven't been able to find the bucket so far. Fultz gonna run the point. Fultz gets it to Friend. Friend sizing up the defense right now, working off the screen from Schubert. Gets inside, he's blocked by Justice. All the way to the basket, Mooneyham, he's fouled. He's going to the free throw line for 2. Elkins is a game team today. They're 28-5 coming into this one. That's tough. We talked a little bit to one of the coaches, and he talked about how that these 2 regions were probably the top 2 regions. I know that some people listening probably don't agree with that. I get comments, I get texts, I get, hey, this one and this one. Hey, look, let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's see it play out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see how that plays out as time goes on.
Yeah. Bergman, like we talked about it before we started. This is a basketball school. They don't have a football program. They've been playing together for a long time. They're prepared for this moment. They've been here before, and now you just have to put it all together and use what you know.
Still trailing by 9. Friend cannot get it to go. Schubert goes and gets it. He's blocked by Justice, and Bergman retains the possession, though. Bergman getting opportunity after opportunity right now, just not being able to get it to fall.
And the hands of Justice have been lethal on the inside today. Nobody getting much of anything going in the paint.
Fultz going to go to the free throw line. 2:33 to go. 17-8. Very low scoring basketball game so far. You got to think at some point the offenses will get going for both teams here. But right now, Elkins with the advantage with 2:33 left, and Fultz at the free throw line. First one off front iron, no good. Fultz currently 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
For a team like Bergman that doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes, you'd think that free throws would be gimmies, but when you get to the state tournament, sometimes things can get a little rough.
Make it 1 of 4.
Elkins has had plenty of opportunities to really separate themselves even more, and they've been in a lull as of late. They got to get going again.
Only 4 points this quarter. For them, only 3 points for Bergman in this quarter. So just kind of a stalemate so far, and a great move there, big time by Braden Cargill, and the Elks lead is 11, which is the biggest of the game for the Elks. Fultz as Bergman working around the perimeter. Nice move there. Big time move by Jace Holt. Spin move, puts it in for 2. Bergman's got to have a spark offensively. Maybe Holt is the guy.
Yeah, you just gotta find somebody who's going to have a hot hand, because right now offensively you don't have much of anything going, and it's been that way the whole game.
Zion Fultz, I'll tell you what, that kid is a hustler. He's been that way his whole career here at Bergman. We've gotten a chance to see the Bergman run up close and personal over the last 3 years, getting a chance to be familiar with these guys. And he is a hard-nosed basketball playing kid. Kick out, McDowell, 3, no good. And Cargill somehow comes away with the rebound. I don't even know how that happened. And when you get opportunities like that, you take advantage. 2 points by Jackson Justice.
Well, you can't have that if you're Bergman. You have the size advantage on the inside, no matter if it's Jones or Schubert on the inside there. And Justice, a fantastic player and a fantastic shot blocker and rebounder as well, but you can't have that if you're Bergman. You have to do the things well that you have been doing all season, and that's just unacceptable if you're Coach Bo Morton. I'm sure he's going to get into his guys about that.
I'm sure he's going to let them know at halftime. You know, at the ASN Classic, they played Lamar. Lamar, one of the top teams in this tournament here. Those two so familiar with each other. Lamar led for most of that ball game, and much like that regional tournament game, Bergman was able to come back. So, you know, we've still got plenty of time in this one if you're a Bergman fan. Ball thrown off the referee. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go underneath because nobody touched it. Elkins gets the basketball. Checking in for Elkins is Jackson Hallam. 1:13 left in the first half. If you're an Elkins fan, you probably can't be a whole lot happier than where you are right now. McDowell all the way to the hoop. Tried to find Justice. He does, and he's blocked. Tell you what, Justice he's got a tough assignment. But Jace Holt, he's the offense right now for Bergman. It's 21-12, ball knocked away. And look who comes up with it. Holt, the hot hand. Three-pointer by Dylan Friend. It's good, and we've got a 6-point ball game.
Total momentum shift to Bergman, and Friend drilling it from downtown. And if you're Elkins now, you have to find a way to shut this crowd down.
And Elkins got a good shot right there. Hallam got it, but he was unable to finish. Bergman in transition. Friend wanted it there. He was feeling it. Jones gets it to Friend. It's 19 seconds left here in the first half of play. Now Fultz going to work against McDowell. Trying to get the ball to Friend in the offense. They get it inside to Jones. He can't finish.
3 on the clock.
2 seconds. 1 second from beyond midcourt. It's no good. And that's going to bring us to halftime. Well played first half by the Elkins Elks. They're going to go into halftime with a lead of 6. And we're going to get Alan Russell down with a Legacy Highlights coach's interview. And we're ready for you right now, Alan.
Coach, got a great ball game going here. Guys got to do pull this thing up.
Yeah, we just gave him a little chance to get a little bit of momentum there right at the end. So we got to be a little bit more tied and transition defense. And then I thought offensively, when we just slowed down, really ran our stuff, we were able to get downhill and able to get a lot of good looks for our shooters. So we feel confident, and I think we'll put a good product on the floor in the second half.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Back up, you guys.
All right. Alan Russell for the Legacy Highlights. Coach's Corner. We're going to bring you the Bank of 1889 halftime show. Elkins leads 21-15 over Bergman. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more 3A State Tournament right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
And we're back with the Bank of 1889 halftime show. The Elkins Elks lead the Bergman Panthers 21-15, and we are ready for the Bank of 1889 halftime show. Let me give you a few totals and tallies for each team. First, for the trailing Bergman Panthers, Dylan Friend leads the Panthers with 6 points. Zion Foltz has 3. Jace Holt comes in with instant offense. He had 4. And Hayden Jones has 2. That rounds out the scoring for the Bergman Panthers. For the Elkins Elks right now, it's Xavier McDowell with a big first quarter. He had 8 points. And then beyond that, we have Braden Cargill with 4. Also, Jackson Justice with 4. He's got the unenviable task of going up against the big fellas down low. And then you've got Jackson Hallam with 3, Bryce Mooneyham with 2. And I assume that Elkins probably wants Mooneyham to get a little bit more involved with it. For the totals, as far as both teams go, Bergman 1 of 5 from behind the arc. That's just 20%. They are 6 of 21 overall. Elkins right now is 8 of 21 overall. Neither team really lighting it up on the scoreboard, as you can see. 2 of 2 from the line for the Elkins Elks. A big number here for Bergman Carson. 2 of 6 from beyond the arc for the Bergman Panthers.
Yeah, you just got to, if you're Bergman, find your shooters and make sure that you're finding your guys inside that you want to get the ball to. They're trying to get to Jones over and over again, and he hasn't been able to convert on the inside because as soon as he gets the ball, Elkins is swarming to him. So you just got to find a way to get your guys who you're relying on some open looks. And, they had some momentum there at the end of the half, and they got the crowd into it. And you can tell as soon as they get the crowd into it, that's going to start building and things are going to start getting good for Bergman. But Elkins right now, well-coached basketball team, and they're in the lead.
Bergman might have seized some momentum, as Elkins talked about as we were going into half. Duran, got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, Elkins came out, and they really had Bergman kind of down, had their foot on him a little bit, and Bergman has weathered that storm. We've seen a lot of Bergman trying to get it down low to their big men, and Elkins doing a great job denying those post entries. There was several turnovers. And then you seen Foltz, and you saw Dylan Friend trying to kind of get things going and penetrate a little bit. And I think that worked out a little bit better, and then the bigs were getting involved by doing it that way. So now it's just a 6-point game. I feel like Elkins had a chance to possibly, be up double digits right now, but they got in a lull themselves. Credit to Bergman defense. Anybody's game. I think we're going to have a great second half in front of us.
Bergman felt in the second quarter a little bit like they were running in the mud. They were trying hard. You could see the effort was better, but they just couldn't get the baskets to go right up until the end. kudos to Jace Holt for the Panthers to give them a little bit of a spark. How about the smaller guards of Elkins, though? I mean, they come in, again, against a taller team in Bergman, much taller team, and they've been able to challenge the big men and go in and get some paint points, which you would not expect, especially from the shorter guards.
Yeah, you have to find your guys again, and you know, Coach Bo Martin's probably in there at halftime right now saying we got to find our shots. You know, we've got to find a way that we can counter what they're doing, because right now when they try to get inside, they're getting rejected by Justice, and then on the outside they just can't find any open looks. I mean, Friend had an open one there and he's able to cash in, but he's taken one from the logo and he's taken some from the R and Pioneer, and you know, it's a long way back for Bergman, but they had some momentum there at the end that I really think that they're gonna capitalize on. But Elkins, you know, they're going to come out, they're going to play with energy just like they did in the first half.
We can get a legacy highlights coach's report here.
But we will get that up here in just a moment. Aaron coming back here.
Should have Alan Russell and Bo Martin, I'm sorry. Just a second. Just getting him ready to come out of the locker room.
Allen's going to be about a foot taller than Bo Martin.
Right. You see Allen there leaning up against the wall, waiting on Coach.
Not much time. I don't know if he's going to be able to get him here very quickly. We'll find out here in just a moment.
We're ready if he does. He's on him. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. We just got to keep getting stops on the defensive end and keep playing on both ends of the floor. We'll be all right. Thank you.
Back up, you.
All right. Thank you for that report there by the Legacy Highlights. We appreciate him. He's also a Riverview sponsor, and Riverview will be playing here tomorrow night after their win. And, man, I guess we've got still a bunch of great basketball coming up here, and man, I always look forward to Thursday and Friday of the state tournament because you really get into some big-time basketball, and today is going to be no different. That's where we're at. Here we go. Bryce Mooneyham going to inbound the ball for the Elks as they lead by 6. Biggest half of basketball of the season for both teams. Get it inside to Mooneyham. Finds Justice on the other side. Justice playing a very solid basketball game here, and he puts it in for 2. Good start for the Elks.
Yeah, you have to keep on capitalizing on the open opportunities if you're Elkins, and of course for Bergman, key to the second half. Go to the guys you know can get you buckets, and there's one right there, Dylan Friend.
Friend, a little floater. He can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go out of bounds. Is it staying here? I guess it is. Friend really struggling inside the arc right now. He's 1 of 9 from 2 right now. But we know that Friend can get it going. We know that for a fact. Jones gets the inbound. Friend, little fader. He can't get it to go. Elkins with a chance to get the lead back to 10 on this possession.
This would be a great start if they can get another bucket here.
Bergman in a 1-3-1, kind of changing it up on Coach Jared Porter of the Elks. McDowell puts it in for 3.
So 1-3-1 don't matter. Here's a 3 for you.
Well, that right there, that's a soft spot in that 1-3-1, that corner, and he found it and he knocked it down. McDowell's got 11, and Bergman back down 11. Fultz trying to get it inside to Schubert. Schubert working against Justice. Schubert makes a move, gets the angle, can't finish. Justice gets the rebound. I'll tell you right now, I'm impressed with Justice. He's got the toughest task of the day, and he's doing a great job down low. Now, double high post set for the Elks. They get it out to Mooneyham. Mooneyham liked that one. Can't get it to go. Who's going to get the rebound? Bergman gets the rebound.
Yep, they're down double digits again. Not the start they wanted coming out of the halftime, but that's going to help them big time.
Friend just puts his head down and says, I'm going to get this one, and he puts it in for 2. Back down 9. Coach Bo Martin really trying to get his team to get active on the defensive side of the ball. Right now for Bergman, that's where it's going to have to happen. Elkins trying to keep that from happening by continuing to make buckets. McDowell's been one of those guys. Gets it into Mooneyham. Mooneyham working against the taller guys. He got that one swatted right back in his face. Now Bergman going to get it back. Fultz wide open, 3-pointer. In and out, no good.
And those are the ones that on a better night would drop, but right now they just haven't had it from outside. Friend hit one on this end right before the half. Other than that, not a whole lot of momentum changing threes.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's still going to belong to the Elks here. Hallam has it. And now McDowell gets it inside. Cargill, oh my gosh. Now, let me tell you something. I did not have that on my bingo card today. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, Hayden Jones usually an eraser on the inside, but Cargill, he has done that more than once today. Worked around the long arms of Hayden Jones and gotten a bucket.
A little high-low action. Not enough room for it.
Kind of like Paris didn't have Thornton on their little game plan. Same way with
Are you
Cargill.
kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Cargill going in amongst the trees. He's got 8 points, most of them from right down low, and Elkins has got a 13-point advantage here as we got a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. Actually, let's go to our local sponsors while we've got an opportunity to do so. Proud support of the Elkins Elks. We've got 4J Hardwood, LLC. Call 479-789-4135. Josh Hoskins is the owner, specializing in quality hardwood lumber. And for the Bergman Panthers, second year in a row, H&D Concrete, been a great supporter of the Arkansas Sports Network. Appreciate them as well. And guys, I'll tell you what, this is so far surprising. Bergman just can't get a bucket right now, and Elkins is being fearless amongst the trees of Bergman.
Yeah, you have to, the game plan for Coach Bo Martin has probably completely changed at this point. You know, he comes in with a certain expectation, and they were the favorites over Elkins coming into this game. A lot of talk about how special this team is, and they are. But Elkins has just come out with more energy. It seems like they're playing with better pace. They're playing more to where they want to be. Like, they're getting what they want on the inside, and Bergman hasn't been able to get anything. So maybe they just came out flat, and they're going to turn it up here, which we've seen that happen before. That wouldn't be the first time that's happened, but, you know, they have to get it down to their bigs, like Schubert, who had a great game at the ASN Classic, but he's been a little quiet today.
If you are a Bergman fan right now, you've got to see your team start making a run here pretty quickly. Still time left, but it's getting lower. Time is working again. When you're down 13, you got to have time to come back. Fultz gets it over to the top of the key, and Fultz gets it back. Crossover dribble, gets in the lane. Left-handed layup, good. Fultz gets in there. I think Fultz might need to be a little more selfish here. I think he's got the matchup that you would like to see if you're a Bergman fan. 30-19.
You just got to go to the hot hand. It doesn't matter who it is. You got to find offense with somebody. It looks like Holt might be their guy.
Oh, we got out of bounds. Stepped out, Braden Cargill. I think Braden was thinking he was just going to go dunk over the trees after all he's been doing. Unbelievable effort here by Cargill, and Elkins leading by 11. We've got the Elkins Lady Elks coming up next against the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. Another great matchup here. Schubert pops out, gets it to Fultz. Little crossover dribble. Fultz all the way to the hoop. He can't get it to go. Fultz got so far down there he didn't have anywhere to go. That was a very tough shot. Good defense there by Hallam. Hallam turns the corner now, and he gets that shot up off the backboard. It's not there. Friend in front of the break here, and all the way, he's going to get it in for two.
Elkins did not want to foul him there on the break, and they kind of settled back a little bit. You got to be more aggressive than that.
Coach Jared Porter taking a 30. Let's take one with him. 3:01 left in the third quarter of action. It's Elkins 30, Bergman 21. We'll be back in a moment.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Appreciate Tyson Foods for being with us. Old Duran Miller over there working the close-up camera, getting shots of the crowd. Bergman trailing by 9 as Elkins gets the basketball. McDowell so far had a good game. Need to find him, get him a little bit more active. Jackson Justice pops out. And he gets it over to Jackson Hallam. Hallam working off the screen of Justice. Popping out is Cargill. Cargill goes in. Nice play. Justice kind of got into no man's land right there. Couldn't finish. Bergman with the basketball, trying to cut into this lead. Fultz finds Schubert. Schubert was going to go dunk that one. He gets fouled from behind.
Yeah, on the other end, Justice just got a little bit too fancy with that layup. Should have just gone up straight up, but tried to go up and under and threw it off the rim.
Schubert at the free throw line. First one is good by Sawyer Schubert. And if I'm not incorrect, that's the first points I have for him. I'm pretty close, if not. Second one off back iron, no good. Jackson Justice. Right? Goodness gracious.
It happens, man. It happens to all of us.
Oh, goodness.
You haven't gone to a brack lately.
Right.
I say brack sometimes at a break.
Goodness. Mooneyham all the way. Shot no good. Justice, golly, man. He is stout down there. Jackson Justice off the offensive rebound. And he puts it in for 2.
He's done a great job controlling the paint today, and that's usually Bergman's MO.
Jace Holt looked at the 3 for a second. Got to think, may need to get that 3 going a little bit if you're Bergman. Fultz looking inside. Holt, nice move. You know what? He's got to get more shots up. If you're Bergman, you got to find him more shots. He's been the best offense for them today. He's 3 of 3 from the field, and it's 32-24.
Bergman needs to stop.
Sometimes it's not your main guy, but sometimes it's just the guy.
That's too easy for Justice.
And boy, Justice got 10 points, and it's back to a 10-point lead. Fultz trying to bully his way in, kicks out. That's a big one. 3-pointer on the way. It's well short, and rebound comes away to Elkins. We're coming up on a minute to play here in the third quarter. Elkins has led this game throughout, keeping it around 10 most of the game. Mooneyham has it. Little jab step, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Ball knocked away. All the way to the hoop, reverse layup, and McDowell's going to pick the foul up. Going to the free throw line is Colby Mills.
Yeah, that's a good job by Mills, just finding a way to get to the free throw line, and an easy 2 points if he can drill these 2 free throws here, and you cut into that Elkins lead a little bit. If you can get it under double digits, and you're Coach Bo Martin, you're going to feel like you're in a decent spot, but not the spot you want to be in, of course.
First one up. Pure. 40.8 to go in this one. Here's the second one. Knocked it down. It's 34-26. Back to an 8-point lead for the Elkins Elks. Fultz really hounding on the defensive end. 19 seconds on the shot clock. We got about a 5-second difference. Fultz getting too aggressive right there.
Yeah, that's just not a foul that you need to pick up. I mean, you just go in, going for the ball, and nothing wrong with that, but you got to be smart about it.
McDowell gets it in, gets it to Mooneyham.
McDowell's one that right now, if they can get him hot again, that could really give them some extra separation. He's going to do a backdoor cut at the moment, coming out on the corner.
10 seconds to go. Mooneyham gets it to Cargill. Cargill trying to find somebody. Cargill gets it up and under. He can't get it to go, and that is going to be the end of the third. And we've got a barn burner here. It's 34-26. Elkins with the lead. We're going to go to fourth quarter action, but before that, we're going to take a break. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 3A state basketball tournament.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
Fourth quarter action here. And if you haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe, join us. We appreciate it. Do we really have 0 likes on this? Is that for real?
Oh,
is that right?
12.
Now we got 12.
There we go. A little better.
860 devices.
Should have 100 likes easily.
Come on, y'all. This is a great game here. So here we go. Quarter number 4. Bergman gets the basketball to start it. Good little set there by Bergman, and Sawyer Schubert puts it in for 2.
And that was definitely a drawn-up play out of the timeout by Coach Martin. He said, I want to get the ball in the hands of number 40. Let him get down in the low post and get the crowd back into this game.
2-possession game now.
6-point lead for the Elkins Elks. Mooneyham kicks it out. Cargill thought about it. Gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Hallam has it, working off the screen of Justice. Little crossover dribble, gets it to McDowell. McDowell, little jab step, 4 on the shot clock. Nice play, can't finish, and that should be a shot clock violation. It was, but they didn't get it. Too much noise in the arena, but Justice doesn't finish. Dylan Friend gets too far down there, ball's knocked away. It'll still belong to Bergman.
You can feel the momentum has completely shifted to the Panthers, and they came in there, played great post defense, didn't allow Justice to get anything easy on the inside.
You know, one of the things that we saw in the ASN Classic was that Bergman just keeps playing. They just keep on. 3-pointer by Schubert, long, no good. Rebound, Holt. Holt, reverse layup, no good.
That's one that you need to cash in. You get that second chance opportunity, you got to finish, because those are the kind of plays that's going to get them back in the lead.
Coach Bo Martin getting after his team right now. Cargill has it, kicks it out to Justice. McDowell. McDowell working against Colby Mills. Mooneyham has it. And we got Jace Holt going to get the foul there.
2 hands on him. And
got a lot of pushing, little shoving going on here. A lot of physicality. Justice going down, talking to the referee right now, kind of letting him know. I've seen it both ways. That's what happens in the state tournament, though. They get after each other. Fultz really hounding Hallam there, but he's able to get it away. Mooneyham, crossover dribble, kicks out. Hallam, 3. That was a big one. Big time effort from Cargill, but it's going to belong to the Bergman Panthers. I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Cargill. His heart, determination down there, Don't know how tall he is. Don't know what he's listed at, but he is down there with the trees.
This is a huge possession for Bergman right here. He cut this thing down to 4.
Ball knocked out of bounds. We got a foul going up, actually, and Schubert's going to go to the free throw line. And they went right back to the well there as they started the fourth quarter, went right back to the same play, and Schubert's going to the free throw line this time.
Yeah, Coach Porter not happy with that. And, you know, Schubert's just a guy, he's going to keep playing. He's going to give effort the whole game, and he's got to connect on these free throws here. These could be big down the stretch.
If you're Bergman, you want to put pressure on this Elkins team here as Bergman is trailing by just 5. And Schubert can't knock it down. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line so far today.
Yep, cut it to 5. Could have had a 4 right there. Left one out there. See if they can get a stop over for Elkins.
That's a big
3
one.
Would be huge right here.
That was a big one. In and out, no good. And now Bergman on the attack. Fultz working hard. Three-pointer on the way. It's short. Looked short out of his hand, but big rebound there. And Mills just playing tough and got a foul. And that might have been a little bit of a frustration foul. McDowell picks up his second foul. And we've got a timeout. Coach Jared Porter, it's a full timeout. Let's go to our local sponsors if we can. Proud supporters of the Elkins Elks, 4J Hardwood LLC, Josh Hoskins, 479-789-4135, specializing in quality hardwood lumber. And let's go to the Bergman ones. And Bergman, H&D Concrete, appreciate them. Year number 2 with us. Actually saw an H&D sign just out here, just above the arena. Concrete work here in the Harrison area. Appreciate you guys. And we got Coach Bo Martin really getting after his squad right now. He's letting them know right now, impressed. I'll tell you what, both these teams have great coaches. I'm impressed by both of them. They do such a good job. And, you know, we have a good relationship with Coach Stephen Fine over there at Elkins, the AD. Elkins has been really good to us over the years. We had a great time at Elkins last year. I find it hard to top that arena that they have in 3A. That's got to be one of the prettiest arenas that we've got. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more action right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Join us for pre- and post-game analysis after the tournament is over. Good back cut there. Friend can't finish, though. Elkins on the break.
Coach Martin drew it up. Had a good look.
Coach Martin, he out of timeouts, man. He's pretty good. He's pretty good out of them. Mooneyham, fader, shot no good. Rebound, Cargill. Cargill kicks it out wisely. McDowell all the way in. Nice circus shot. And that is a big-time play right there. And Elkins back to 7-point lead. 3 possessions here. 4:24 left. Time getting short on the Panthers. Fultz trying to find Friend. Looking inside to Schubert. Double teamed. And Elkins has the basketball. Well, you need to share this out on your own social media right now. This is wild here, folks. One of the top teams in the state. The Bergman Panthers on the ropes right now. Cargill gets into the lane. Hallam, spin move. Those small guards have so much heart for the Elkins Elks, and they have been a big difference in this one. Jace Holt up and under. I'm telling you, folks, they probably should have went to him more today. 38-31.
That last bucket on Elkins was huge, all hard on that play. And right now, Bergman has got to have a stop.
Hallam being hounded by Fultz. Got to be careful. He's going to pick up a foul here. Backdoor cut. McDowell all the way to the hoop. McDowell puts it in.
That was beautiful.
Yep, flexing his chest.
Back is Holt. And we've got a jump ball belonging to the Elkins Elks. And wow. It's a timeout. Jared Porter and the Elkins Elks. 3:05 remains in this one. The Elks leading by 9. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
3:05 remains in this one, and some wouldn't call it an upset, but some would. And right now, the 3-seeded Elkins Elks are leading the Bergman Panthers by 9 with 3:04 to go.
Yeah, Schubert looked a little tired a moment ago, but now we've got Jones back out on the court.
Huge possession for this one.
A little defense for offense.
Ball stolen away by Fultz, and we got a foul. Looks like McDowell going to pick the foul up on the loose ball. Good sportsmanship on both sides there. And Bergman, time is getting of the essence for the Bergman Panthers. Bergman girls went out early. Who would imagine that both teams go out in the first round? It hasn't happened yet, but we're getting close. 2:53 to go. Dylan Friend going to bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Holt. Fultz, 3. That's a big one. It's just not Friend's day today. Ball's out of bounds. Oh, that was not a good call. He missed it.
He missed it. Went off the legs.
I know it happens fast. It's of consequence right now.
It's a bang play, as I say.
These referees have done a great job here, and I can't fault them. Right there, that was a tough one.
No, they're humans. They're definitely not going to get them all right.
That's right.
Overall, you could ask for a better crew.
All the way, and Jones blocks it, and it's just on the line there. Absolutely. I don't know if there's any better right now amongst any of the other classifications. They're doing a great job. I mean, haven't noticed them much. I felt like it's been down the middle, and just a tough call right there. 2:29 to go here as Hallam gets it. He's going to call a timeout, and that's going to be a timeout. Elkins, Coach Porter, it looks like it's going to be another full. Let's take a 30-second break and come back here with more of the 3A state tournament right here. 2:24 left in this one. Elkins still leading by 9. We'll be back in a moment.
See you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Around the arena here, I mean, people are standing. Great crowds here at the 3A state tournament. It has been a great day for basketball. We expect that this is going to be an awesome day and even more tomorrow. And semifinal Saturday is hard to beat as well. And great hospitality by the folks here at Harrison. We can't ask for more here as a network. We're so glad to be here. 2:24 left as Mooneyham gets the basketball. This is a massive possession here for the Elks. They're running a little scramble defense. Mooneyham gets it in the high post. Jones working against Justice. He's blocked. And we've got a foul.
Tough foul. Coach Porter's not going to like that one.
Mooneyham picks up the foul. That is the 4th foul, so Bergman will be in the bonus from here on out. 2:11 to go. Bergman only 1 foul. That might play into their disadvantage here as time gets low. This is a massive possession for the Panthers. They must score right here, right now. Fultz bringing it across the timeline. They're going to look for Friend on a play here. Little backdoor cut. Mills has it, backs it out. Bergman's got to go quick. Fultz puts it down, and Fultz going to go to the free throw line as Jackson Justice picks
Another
the foul.
foul. Another foul right there. You do not want to foul right now in this situation if you're Elkins.
Bergman struggled from the free throw line today. It's been a tough day from the charity stripe. 6 of 12 so far are the Panthers.
Yeah, that's the first foul on Justice, and with how physical he's been playing down there, that surprises me. But Bergman here, you got to hit your free throws if you want to stay in this game.
40-32 after the first free throw. Here is free throw number 2 for Fultz. And it's
Short.
boy, almost airballed it. That was short.
Justice.
And there's a steal by Fultz, though. He made up for it. Gets a shot up on the rim, though. Cargill comes away with the rebound. Gets it out to Mooneyham. Mooneyham on the break. Gets a shot up off the backboard.
Too quick.
I know they don't like that one right there.
Not at all.
Bergman gets the ball. Here we go. Friend has it. Bergman needs a score. Step back. Mills thought about the 3. Gets it to Fultz. Fultz. Spin move. 1:29 to go. Friend. Spin move. Gets it inside to Jones. Kick out. Holt gets it up. Shot blocked by Justice. It's out of bounds. Going to belong to Bergman.
Wow, what a block from Justice.
Yeah, physical down there, and of course a lot of these fans wanted there to be a call one way or the other on that when that player went down, but you just have to play through it, play to the whistle.
Steps behind the line, gets inside, gets up, shot can't go. It's getting tough right here. Jackson Hallam gets fouled.
And
oh, no. No, it's going to be a Bergman basketball, I think. We called a clear out foul on Xavier McDowell right there. And we got an out of bounds here. We're calling offensive foul, so Fultz gets the basketball. Bergman with a little bit of life, and the shot is blocked again.
Justice.
We got it out of bounds. Justice been playing well.
He is a
Playing really well
big
right
time
now.
weapon for them.
Physical. I'll tell you what, it's almost been like the rebirth of the center in this tournament. Been some good players here, and it's stolen away, and the Elkins Elks are about to submit a huge win here in the 3A state tournament. Jackson Hallam going to inbound the basketball. Bergman only has 2 fouls right now, so that plays against him. 1:03 left.
Ball on the court.
Oh, goodness. That's not what you want right now.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, though.
Who's the guilty team? Let's find them out.
1:03 left in this one.
Looks like it's the Lady Elks.
Ball was tipped, but Elkins retains possession. Mooneyham getting in the front court. They're going to make him foul him, and he does. And Colby Mills picks up the foul with 55.7 to go. That's 3 fouls.
2 more to give, or no, 1 more to give, and then finally a shooting after
At this point, the Panthers can only hope for missed free throws on their end and get the basketball back. That's 4th foul.
Down 3 possessions with 54.3 left in the 4th, and that's a nightmare situation for Coach Bo Martin's team. He's going to take a timeout.
Coach Martin is going to take a timeout. Next foul will send Elkins to the free throw line with 54.3. It's a 30. Let's stay here. Let's go to our locals if we can. Appreciate your local sponsors, guys. It's highly appreciated. I can say that for sure. Thank you to the Elkins Elks sponsors there. Again, Josh Hoskins, 479-789-4135 of 4J Hardwood LLC. And then we've got for Bergman, we've got the H&D Concrete. Appreciate them for being a part of what we do here. 40-32 as just almost a stunner in some ways, in my opinion. It just feels like an upset. I don't know if it is for sure. I mean, Elkins is a very respected basketball team. They've been in the top 5 for quite a while now. And, these two matching up in the first round, we said it from the beginning that this felt like a round 2 matchup, and it's kind of played out like a round 2 matchup. Mooneyham is fouled.
Maybe that's why they saved it for day 3.
Maybe so, whatever it is. We'll be looking for a D3 Auto Sales player of the game in this one. Thank D3. D3's been a great supporter of us for so long now. Bryce Mooneyham going to the free throw line. First one is good by Mooneyham. Mooneyham 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Sawyer Schubert coming back into the basketball game. 41-32, Elkins with a 9-point advantage. Second one, good.
That's the dagger. That's the one.
That's a 10-point lead. Four possessions. Bergman got to get a 3 up. Friend all at the front iron. It just isn't his day. Justice gets the rebound. And right now it's all academic. 43.6 to go. The Elkins Elks are moving to round 2 as they're going to take down the giant, the Bergman Panthers. Bergman, number 1 for most of the year. Elkins is going to move on to round 2 with a big victory here. And right now, the only thing in doubt is the final score.
Yeah, maybe Elkins is the team that gets hot and makes a run in this tournament. If you're the next team that's going to be playing them, you do not want to take them lightly because they have a lot of heart and they have a lot of talent.
Mooneyham stepping up, making those free throws. 44-32. Fultz pulls a 3. Can't get it. Hayden Jones out of bounds off of Elkins. Going to be Bergman basketball. 37.3 to go. 6 of 6 from Mooneyham from the free throw line. Big ones. Jones gets it inside. Mooneyham going to pick the foul up. 36.1 to go. And wow, what a day so far. We got the Elkins Lady Elks coming up against the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. That's going to be a great one. You don't want to miss that. And hopefully we're going to get some interviews up here from winning coaches and players. Jones at the free throw line knocks his first free throw of the day down. He's got 3 points. Make it 4. And we got a timeout, full timeout from Coach Martin. Still down there coaching hard. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching ASN at the 3A State Tournament.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
They sure did. 44-34 here. Coach Bo Martin down there talking to his troops. Nothing but respect for that man. I don't know if you're on Facebook with him, but man, he does a lot of good things, and he is a teacher of young men as well as a great basketball coach, and comes from a great family. And I know that this one's going to sting, but I know that the Bergman basketball program is in great hands there. Elkins has led throughout. Mooneyham gets open, and he has done a great job on the free throw line. Justice breaks open, puts a layup in.
We'll see. Bergman's going to keep trying to push here. They're not going to give up.
Three-pointer by Friend. He gets it to go. 9-point lead. Xavier McDowell, two-man game. Cargill has it. They're going to back it out. Are they going to foul? They're going to keep at it here so far. I think Coach Martin telling them to back off. And the Elkins Elks are going to win and move on into round two with a 46-37 victory. The Elks say don't call it an upset, but around the state it's going to look that way. But no matter what, the Elkins Elks show to be a very good team, win their 29th game of the season, and move on to round two. 46-37 is your final score. We're going to come back here with more from this game and get you ready for the next one. I'll try to get some interviews up here. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 3A state basketball tournament.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Okay, so if you're waiting on Elkins interviews, especially because of the Elkins next game with the girls, Elkins and Mountain View, we're going to go ahead and break this stream right now. We're going to come back, and we're going to start with the interviews on the next stream and get you ready for the Elkins and Mountain View game. So, guys, we'll see you in just a few minutes. Get us ready for the next stream. We'll see you in just a moment.